delivering on the expectation. As far back as during the SEA Championship, teams were telling me, hey, this Darkon Gaming, the team that qualified out of the Open qualifier in China, they're the team to beat. And here they've delivered on that twofold. Each other, Rolster was the only team that got a win. That was versus the WPL, the franchise league, of which, of course, Darkon Gaming is not a member.
So far in Horizon Cup, as Rattel is getting it aggressive, nice and early here up against YK. Isaac also apparently just putting his face straight into Twisted Fate.
Rolster in particular, is they struggle to end games. Their team in typical Korean fashion likes to play things out.
Is this just all we have today? Is it just Lee Sin going top lane at 2 minutes every single game? It's just Kha'Zix and Lee Sin top all the time?
Well, it's getting followed up on this time. Yo roams all the way up here.
Very nice here. Have the tier. But he was just going to back it up.
For DKG. That indicates they would like to skirmish around it at the very least.
Of note as well, Quaver is a master PvE player as Isaac is just assassinated.
Flash gold card!
Here comes Yo. One last auto. Was enough. Does get the kill there and at least trades back.
And Emo can now roam up here with Quaver and contest this Rift Herald. Yo is running back to this fight as fast as his little feet can carry him.
Rattel getting aggressive. Oh goodness, Salem just kicks out Quaver. Wants to try and make sure the Herald goes down. Alistar low, but there's the assassination. Rattel! He's trying to take out Quaver, but now he's got 1, 2, 3. He flashed out of there. He is going to go down. Will have to flash out and win, but he's still trying to make it happen. Does indeed go down, but Luna's going to get a kill on the back end of it all. As Rolster, I think, come out on top there.
What an incredible team fight for Rolster. They get the Rift Herald in the midst of a positive traded team fight, and they are going to get the charge instantly spent. This is going to take the mid-turret 5 minutes into game.
That is a big win here for Rolster, up about 1,500 gold and counting.
And that is not a position DKG have been in all tournament.
Here comes the challenge. Rocket Cat already at the ready, win tagged and bagged. So he's going to take him out.
Great execution by Rolster, knowing the speed of their engage there, knowing they can just pull up and support Luna. And we're at this point, I kind of teased this, Rattel is going to try and get as big as humanly possible, but in team fights, pay attention to where Luna is. Make sure Luna is kept alive. Salem's going to be the primary person responsible for that, but you also have so much CC on this team from Isaac and Doe that should be used defensively.
As I mentioned already, Rocket Cow with the Moon Pants, Salem zipping on it.
What? Before they're disqualified.
Ooh, Luna gonna meet Quaver. Ooh, Quaver gonna get himself caught out there. Salem with a nice little combo. Q's gonna land there.
Wow.
Flashing back, nice kick, as that's the kill for the cow.
Nicely done, Salem. Getting a win for support players everywhere. He's understanding the assignment, getting out on the map early, boosting his lanes ahead, and as a byproduct, becoming a pretty scary Kung Fu man.
Good so far as DKG grouping here in mid. Emo is gonna push out Doe. As the Rift Herald's been started, DKG looking like they want to respond.
What you get in here is gold card. Yo needs to find onto ideally Luna.
We walked up, Glacial Fissure onto 4. Salem, they're pretty tanky, back in we go. 3-man pole, everybody piles in. And now Rattel on the top side is fighting off Quaver, but the fight is won on the other side by Rolster. And Doe, he's just gonna go for it, he's gonna get that free kill.
2 kills to Doe as he cleans up the second one.
Pretty ready to fight.
The honey fruit ate the auto for the ward. That ward's still alive for DKG as a result.
Trade by the delicious fruit, as Dragon is going to be there. There's no contest here for DKG.
Drake does go over to Rolster despite the honey fruit taking the auto for the ward. And DKG, yeah, they can't contest at this point. Kind of their only path into these games, mid-game team fights.
Isaac, stun.
There it is.
That's big damage. Dodo coming back in, and they're going to try and get the kill. Camille almost dead after the ultimatum. And Quaver's diving back in to try and get the respits. And Kha'Zix can't do anything. There's the stun out of Salem. No follow-up, though.
And look at Luna just...
Decides not to ult.
That Rattel was in the side lanes, which makes it kind of more hilarious. Rolster don't care.
Not a speedy team. Ooh, Isaac, good catch here. Great stasis there. Isaac gets out and goes back in. Quaver the target. Banner goes through. Oh, goodness, that was messy, but it still works out in the end. And Isaac is going to fall. But a worthwhile trade, I have to assume.
Yeah, no jungler here as the Inferno comes up, so. Rolster take that. And case in point, Isaac was at every possible disadvantage there and still won the fight, because that is how far ahead Rolster are right now. They could end this game. DKG are just going to keep throwing Hail Marys, see if one of them works out.
Luna is ready to go, by the way. Does have the package for this Infernal, so an easy pickup that objective. Here we go. Oh, it's never mind. That's Lee Sin.
He was looking for a blue buff.
Their ability in these late game 5v5 team fights, and to their credit, they have been very good at that old tournament long as Doe. Gonna get it started there onto Emo, and it is not said by Hours just yet, but it's about to be as Doe dives back in to finish off what he started. As Salem rocket bots in for the kill.
Nicely done. Yet again, Salem, that's his second kill this game. Team 5 breaks out as DKG press forward into a 4v5.
Oh, Luna's just so strong. Doe flashes in, they know they can get this here. Isaac pops the moonfall, doesn't grab it, and oh my goodness! Doe just dives straight through the backlines, assassinates Wind, and that could be the game!
It should be. The 4v5 attempt from DKG kind of spells out exactly how desperate they are. And this will be a dive underneath the Nexus.
Look at that, not even 17 minutes in and we're leaving the base. Okay, we're going back, surely. Miniwave's coming in. Nope, we're
recalling.
Oh, it's TP. Ritel's still here.
20 seconds on response, here's Emo. 20 seconds on.
Oh, they do have TP. All right. And also enough. Don't worry. There's the Nexus we're looking for.
Whereas in Wild Rift, you get the Zenith Blade, you get the stun, and then they're back behind their turrets. You got to kill them real fast. One of the only characters that can do that, Kha'Zix.
All right, well, real fast is the name of the game, and Doe is going to dodge the incoming Zenith Blade.
And some Team Queso flashbacks there.
Yeah.
We were gaming. But at the same time, you're not going to be killing that TF. He can sit behind his turret, he can hold his gold card.
So even a little extra tax there. Just gets the wave pushed in. Waver also showing in mid. Like also level 5 gonna take it back here. Ooh, nice Zenith Blade redirect on the Salem. Not enough lockdown, but actually does get the flash out, but Emo so low at the end of that, has to walk away.
You just can't tank.
Spotted, yeah, there's a ward that he was trying to clear out. Oh, Emo face checks it, and now they're gonna try and make him pay. Isaac just walking back to lane with the gold card there. He's gonna lock down Emo, but the solar flare is gonna turn it back around. The culling is massive, but Salem's gonna block it. There's the stun, but Isaac's too low.
Salem made so much damage there. That was brilliant Rakan play. Here we go.
Still has the Otto. Salem pop the quickness, looking for the play. Backline they go, way with the target. First blood on the table, but it does go over to YK, and they're still going for it. Isaac is trying to take that Waver, but Waver is still fighting. Finally, dives to Doe, and he got a double kill.
Isaac held on to that for so long. He didn't finish off Waver so that Doe could get the kill.
The big recipient is still the Graves that Rolster are trying to grow bigger and bigger into this mid game, as the Dragon is going to be started by DKG. There is resistance though, not enough.
Drake will be picked up. Not a huge worry for Rolster, because they're going to take this time to try and take the mid turret. Here's Mo and Yo for the combo as they arrive here.
Yo is just forcing YK away here. Level 9 Graves, that's the highest level in the game.
That's upsetting. I'm going to be real with you.
Look at him, he's bullying him. Oh, Salem trying for the fanciest play, or Grand Entrance perhaps tapped there as lockdown here onto Doe.
No!
It's not the gold you want to feed back over. It is Emo that collects it as DKG come back alive.
Rolster kind of get a little wild here. Rift Herald wasted in the middle of the map for no real conceivable reason as Rolster, who do have a bad habit of misusing those Rift Heralds, do exactly that. And then they, instead of just taking the easy gold, farming the turret, Doe, just because of how much they've had him during the early game. Hopefully there's a little bit more restraint, respect, sanity over on the Rolster side.
We're at it again. Emo gonna be the target again. Not that tanky, but pretty tanky.
Top turret falls. DKG and the sequence of plays that were just played suboptimally, I think, because Rolster felt they were in such a dominant lead, has really cost them. That Rift Herald usage mid completely wasted the team, what they team forward for. Then they go way over aggressive on top.
Waver looking to assassinate Luna. Gonna be good enough indeed. Jumps in, gets himself the reset.
That's two.
Oh, that looks like 2 on my screen. And Cheetah's right. Waver's gonna nab the double.
Not bad at all by Dark Hunt. They are not a team to be disrespected. And they are well into the control of this game now, with Waver repairing so much of what went wrong early. Rolster, eat this Rift Herald.
Not enough people here. That's you. Go going straight in for it there. Dashing back around. Very nice indeed as Emo looks for the ulti, doesn't find it. Rolster in full retreat though.
Yeah, they don't have the resources here to fight this in any way, shape, or form.
Walking in, gets stunned. Goes okay. Salem on the offense. Isaac has gone in with the TF ulti. Emo with the lockup though. But now Rattel's going to join the fray. YK stunned and killed. They somehow get an exit kill.
There's a very strange energy on Rolster here as our Twisted Fate teleports in onto Leona. And I'm not quite sure what to make of that. He's straight.
I mean, you know, typically the support is the softest target.
Very wrong. Rolster do obviously benefit from that fight, grabbing YK, but they use the mid Terrell. And that means that DKG continue to maintain a gold lead here over Rolster. Rolster are going to need to win these team fights. They need to force these 5v5s and be much more organized about how they set up for them, rather than the last fight where they kind of just wandered into it one by one.
Significant gold lead as well. Almost 3,000 gold ahead. And they finally, through sheer force of will, do kill this Leona. And with the Infernal Dragon just spawning, that is perfect timing.
I think Dark Worlds was on cooldown last time they TF ulted in. So now 4v5, still dangerous.
Weber not here, by the way. Now going in for the steal! That's a big one! The Infernal Dragon going to DKG. Weber will pay the blood price, but that is worth it. Got the gold, which is valuable, certainly, for the 2-item Xayah, scaling up into this game. Gold card here for Isaac, looking for someone, but the Rift Herald's going to get popped. It is aggression out of the rest of DKG as Yo's just diving on in there. And they're going to get the tower, they get the kill. The Twisted Fate is dead. A double kill there for Diana. As now Rattel just completely forced out. That's 3. Yo got a triple kill.
A slaughter in the mid lane for DKG. And this might even be game, as they have quite a quick game time. They've got a full minion wave here. Rift Herald's going to get another charge. This inhibitor is under serious threat. 10 seconds on the respawns, Pastry.
Nexus open, and Shelly's just going to peter out as they will retreat. But 4 kills, in fact, Salem just died somewhere in amongst the chaos. Surprisingly, up against Rolster to kick this off, and now in full control of this game.
Look at how aggressively Iron just back. His Destiny game, just to make sure Darkon aren't on the Baron.
Salem quick, they're just going for it, but Rolster, this is not the team I know. This is not patient, this is not deliberate, this is madness, and that is where DKG can thrive as Emo is going to get the stun onto Do to follow through with YK already obliterating the rest of them, and yes, Emo will not die this time around, as that is the ace and the game, as we will have a third bout between these two teams.
The first Game 3 in Darkon's tournament run as they attempt to stave off the first loss of their tournament run. They drop some emotes outside the Nexus.
They're chilling. Don't worry, the game's over. Let's get away from the minion wave. And here it is, a final lap around the enemy Nexus as Darkon Gaming is going to even it up.
For DKG, and that means this game will come entirely down to execution.
That is exactly what you want in a Game 3, TJ, as the teams will head on to the Rift for the final time today. Only one can remain undefeated here between these two. Will it be Rolster? Will it be Darkon Gaming?
Jungle team fights with picks like Isaac's Akali, like Rattel's Fiora.
Once again, Rattel is off to a good... I was going to say, you know, in lane, it's looking good right now, but I think that's more the matchup and wins Lucian than anything else, as apparently it's Lee Sin goes top day. Literally every game this has happened where Lee Sin has been on the blue side, but YK's going to...
Garen, because I was trying to be supportive, I don't see him that often, that's the other side of Garen that you just saw, is he doesn't really have any CC. He has soft CC in the silence, but if somebody's determined to run past Garen, the only thing you can really do is yell, hey, stop. For their standard objective, it is going to be that Rift Herald up top. DKG will trade this. They are going to take lead from it.
Alright, so this is the first time in the series, I think, where we haven't seen the team do battle as the first objective.
Break of the game does go to DKG, growing their gold lead. Let me tell you, DKG fans, you should be quite pleased with where that gold lead is.
Upside though, Quaver in trouble.
I take it back!
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Do first spots him.
And they got the Akali, then they got the Fiora. It's very scary to DKG. And they'd like to make some action happen here.
Isaac going for it. There's one. That's going to be an easy kill.
That's a big HP bar.
Gets the flip. Going to be able to dance back. Didn't have R2 ready to go, so that's actually a
He's gonna
double
get them
kill.
both.
Yo's looking for them here. Does have the flash.
Flash in!
That's it. Flash Q, that's enough. And DKG taking over.
And DKG benefit from some over-aggression, some desperation from Isaac. Stay alive.
To be fair, Luna's often very good at Salem here charging in. That's a very nice stasis. And here comes Emo. The defense has arrived. The tower is dead.
One
But in the
win.
2v3, what's going to happen? Wind on your screen to see your highlights. Lets the culling rip. Great kick there out of Doe. But that's not enough to save the day. It is Salem that falls.
And with Weber on his way as well, Rolster need to break this off. They're down a player. Drake's gonna be burned. Doe knows what's going on. He can't step up here.
Yep, just flashed on instantly by YK, and that's going to be enough zoning for the Dragon. Darkun Gaming grab Dragon number 2. Luna forced to package away.
Does he stay alive in this team fight?
Hologram by Win just to poke Isaac. Decent amount of damage.
I don't like that culling use because it is now down. Will be for about 30 more seconds.
Way to the target, as we know, there's the kick!
Oh!
Target they needed, Doe! It's gonna make it happen, they take out Emo though! That's not what they wanted, but Isaac is gonna try and save the day, and again, too far there as he's trying to dip his way out. Maybe gonna be enough, actually! It's DKG that have gone too far, but Weber is still alive, but for how much
He's
longer?
dead!
Rattel finally gets the kill they need!
And that means you must do that exact focus every single team fight if you are Rolster.
I'm looking at Isaac, I'm looking at Doe, I guess Salem as well. They're the ones that can potentially find this target. It's going to be a little too tough
Run,
for Rattel,
Rattel.
impossible for Luna. Rattel going back in
Elder.
for it though. The Elder is up, as you said. Salem finally engaged, trying to take the 4v4, but YK just ripping through them alongside Emo. Isaac, he's going to try and take the kill, but Quaver is arriving, and that looks like a real trouble here for Isaac. He's going to dip out of the way, and somehow, despite all that,
Wow.
no kills.
So Rolster go for the fight because they see Hueba down by the Elder and they realize they can fight it. The second Hueba returns, they are out of there.
TP, Salem went back. They do not. But they're running back here, and now DKG have to face check the fog outside the Elder, but they haven't started it just yet. You get a ward down.
Hueba will do a massive amount of damage to this Elder. As a result, they cannot be left alone. Rattel cannot recall. They have to fight here.
We're going for it again. Salem has the flash. Rattel, they know he's there. He's not going to surprise them. They have to find the angle here. Isaac going around. He's trying to find the flank.
Board in. Rolster know exactly the HP of this Elder. Here comes Isaac on the flank.
That's the kick. Isaac though diving back in again. It is Weber they need to look for, but Emo grabs the first kill. Isaac though is taken out to Renekton. The double kill though for the...
Yo!
It's Yo going up for the triple. The Elder's still on the table. Weber still alive, and DKG still in this game.
Hueba survives the team fight and Yo cleans it up. A triple kill secures the Elder, secures the ace, secures the game out the series to DKG as they push down the mid lane. 30 seconds on the death timers. There's no chance, Pastry.
They had to fight very hard to get to this point, but it still remains the same. A game loss is not the same as a series loss, as DKG will have a scratch on the record.